What's up YouTube, Andrew here. Want to welcome you guys back to the third part of the four-part series of the Second Amendment flag. Today in this episode we'll be covering the sanding of the flag. We'll also be doing the machining of the Second Amendment on the flag, and we will also be doing the inlay as well. If you guys like these types of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss any of our newest videos. If you guys haven't seen any of the other previous videos in the series, I'll go ahead and link them in the video above. But here we're starting to stand the inlay for the flag. With an inlay, I recommend starting around 120 grit sandpaper and working your way up to 320, just depending on how thick the inlay is. When sanding the inlay, beware of low spots. You can tend to burn through the material pretty quick and you'll have undesirable results when finished. After the inlay is completely sanded, you're going to want to take a shop towel and wipe it down and use rubbing alcohol to spray it and make sure it's clean and prepped ready for the clear coat. I apologize, I did not grab footage from the clear coat. It's just going to be a 1-to-1 mixture ratio of Marine Pro epoxy and then just evenly dispersed and let time to cure. After the flag is cured, the next step is going to be putting it back up on the CNC and making the final engraving for the Second Amendment. After the inlay is completed engraving, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part, which is going to be the inlay. For this inlay, we're going to go ahead and use Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy. It's just going to give me a little bit more working time available. It's going to be a 1-to-1 mixture ratio. Make sure you mix that thoroughly for about 2 to 3 minutes. We'll also be using gold Alumidust from Alumilite. I'll go ahead and link the products in the description below. Go ahead and mix everything thoroughly. Go ahead and start pouring your inlay. I tend to use a chop brush to be able to get into the tight corners and make sure the resin is in all the places that it needs to be. You're going to want to try to keep all the epoxy in the inlay. Any of the excess epoxy that is over poured will need to be sanded off in the next step. After you're satisfied with your inlay, you're going to want to go ahead and pop all the air bubbles in their epoxy. I recommend using either a heat gun or a propane torch. And the inlay is complete. I want to thank you guys for watching part 3 of the series. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button below and make sure your guys' notifications are turned on so that you guys won't miss the last and final part that will be released soon. Thanks for watching, guys.